Hello everybody, it's your boy K10 here, coming at you with another episode of the Overkill podcast. It is episode 104, 2 years of doing the podcast. Let's go, gamers. I'm here with my co-host, Meta Knight.
Wow, you're right, I didn't even notice. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. This week, we didn't have too much going on. I did get to play a little bit of Sonic Frontiers this morning, just like the first two levels, and to be honest, it's very much a boost style game. I think if you like the boost style games, you'll enjoy Sonic Frontiers. And that I kind of wanted to play that just so I could give a little bit of an opinion. I want to beat it, but so far, me personally, I might have a hot take, and that is that I do not prefer the boost gameplay style. I think it's fine, but I just don't. For me, it doesn't make great games. Like it's not Adventure 3, you know.
Oh yeah, they're like ones where they're focused more on just like doing cool lines.
Yeah, well, it's very much like a boost, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like the boost is like the only way you can actually go fast. That's one reason why I don't like them. And also, you know, the original 3D Sonic games, they felt like it was 2D Sonic, but actually in 3D, whereas like the boost is like its own thing. It feels like, which I mean it means that it's not a bad game, but it's, you know.
I think some of the only exceptions are I did like Sonic Rush, but that was like a 2D boost Sonic on the DS. And Sonic Colors I always thought wasn't that bad, but to be honest, yeah, you're right, the other ones just are not. I think that more slow-paced gameplay is better for Sonic, to be honest, which the original series I thought was.
Yeah. But I guess we can just kind of talk about this, but they had the official Sega I guess studio or company released a 35th anniversary trailer, and it just goes through, shows some of the movie clips, kind of tells you who Sonic is, and you know, you see a lot of like the TV show, like Sonic 3 Generations. You know, you get everything in here from all the games, and I don't think anything was even announced from this. It's literally just a trailer being like, hey, it's the 35th anniversary. I think potentially later we're going to see, because I think the last time it was an anniversary, they held like a small event where they showed off other things. You know, they showed off, I think it was Forces back then, and Mania. I think that was what they revealed last time. It was
Oh, okay.
it was the anniversary. I think it was 2016, so I think that was the 20th, or 25th, I guess. So, yeah, from what I can tell, they just want to celebrate Sonic's legacy, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think there's really an announcement with this. To be honest, I guess, have you looked into Crossworlds at all? Because that's been a game I've been looking into a little bit with.
Yeah, I watched Some Call Me Johnny's review of it, actually. And I think he kind of summarized it best. It's, you know, if you want something different from Mario Kart, you know, and you like Sonic, it's pretty good, but it's not worth the full, like, I think it's $70.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. And he was saying, like, get it at, like, heavily discounted. And I've already seen it on the winter sale. It was on, like, 50% discount. So I'm sure by next time they do a big sale, it'll probably be even more.
Yeah, but I'm kind of excited for it. It looks really fun. But yeah, I don't think they're promoting any game. It does bring up a review of Crossworlds, so maybe that was all they wanted to promote at the end.
Yeah. Well, and that's the most recent game. I feel like, to me, if they did make a new Sonic game, obviously Adventure 3 is probably my favorite, what I would like. But I think realistically, it's probably just going to be Frontiers 2 or some game that's like similar to Frontiers but has a different name.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of, that was probably the best Sonic game there's been in a while, 3D at least. since Generations?
Yeah, probably.
Which was like 2012, so it took like 10 years.
Damn.
But yeah, I guess we could move on.
Yeah, so we got Battlefield 6 delays the Season 2 update and extends Season 1. Slid all the way till February 17th.
Yeah, I believe they delayed it a whole month. I think it was supposed to be January 17th. Or no.
Or January 27th.
It was originally supposed to be January 20th. It was the original end of Season 1.
I gotcha. I wonder why that is.
Yeah. So, supposedly I think it was because they didn't have enough time to actually finish all this content for Season 2. And so they had to delay it back. And also, I mean, Season 1 did have a lot of content, so if they kind of plan to do like a similar amount of content, I feel like that would take them, more time, obviously. So, yeah. I don't know, I know a lot of the Battlefield fan base was really angry about this. I personally think the seasonal model has been the worst thing to happen to Battlefield. It's allowed them to release games that, I mean, they already did this, but it's allowed them to release games that are even more broken and basically be like, well, wait a few seasons and it'll be good. So I feel like, BF6 to me, I know it was a hot take at the time, but I think people are finally coming around to it being not as great of a game as they thought it was.
Yeah, I've definitely seen the sentiment shift that way. I think it's just kind of a mid game, and I think most people recognize that now.
Yeah. And I mean, this also comes after, I believe Call of Duty also might have delayed Season 2 as well. Their own update, if I remember correctly. It was, sorry. There's actually a sales report that said that COD is down 60% in sales. So both games are suffering.
Okay.
I believe the FTC was saying that COD used to not have any competition, and now there is some competition, at least in the action first-person genre.
Interesting. Okay.
And so now I kind of think that kind of takes away from the FTC's point that there was no competition.
Yeah, I mean, I think there always was. It's just, sometimes Battlefield sucks, sometimes COD sucks, and they've always been competitors.
Yeah, and you would think like if both games come out and they're competing, it would hopefully boost both games to be better, but they just seem to both be bad.
I think they're just both too big to care.
Yeah, and that too. They have a solid fan base that'll play the games no matter what. So
pretty much, yeah. That and as long as the game doesn't completely tank, it seems like they're okay taking the risk on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And most people just buy it just because you can buy it. All right, here we go. So this is something I'm very excited for. I probably should buy it right now. The Animal Crossing Switch 2 upgrade pack, which, I know it annoys the best. But essentially, on the dock, when you purchase this, I think the biggest change is the game will finally run at the 1080p in handheld, which is very helpful because it looks horrible. It's got like a bunch of, jagged edges and lines everywhere in handheld right now, which is funny that you have to pay for a resolution increase, but that's neither here nor there. And
Yeah.
I think the other big addition is the dock gets extended out to a hotel, and you can design rooms for guests, and you can get hotel tickets that you can redeem stuff for, which I believe is a lot of the items like Lego stuff, some Nintendo stuff, Splatoon, and Zelda, and some other stuff. You can also scan amiibos now, apparently. There are certain amiibos you can scan in from Zelda and Splatoon and all of them. Yeah, I mean, I guess, what do you think of the update? I think there's also this Slumber Islands thing, which is where you can create 3 additional islands, so you don't have to restart, your island every time you want to do a new big idea. Which I'm sure you've seen those YouTubers where they're like, this is my da 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 island, and they've restarted from the start. And a lot of them will just erase their last island and upload it, or upload it and erase it, and then start over, because that's the only way to do it. So adding these additional islands, I think, is very helpful.
Yeah. For me, I've kind of looked into the update, and I do have to say, I think it is worthwhile. I mean, it's only $5, and you obviously get to play the game in 4K, and that's been one of my biggest things, is like playing it in dock mainly.
Mm-hmm.
Being at 1080p, it's not horrible, or the game might even run at like 900 or 720.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
It definitely isn't running 4K, so it's like, I'm glad that you can finally be able to do that now. I think it's dumb that you have to pay $5 for it. I think it should be free, or for the longest time, I thought it came with the online subscription, but it apparently does not. Apparently, even if you have the Ultra online subscription, you don't get the...
Yeah. Which I have to admit, that's probably one of the strangest omissions here is... I don't know why Animal Crossing got the exception on that.
Maybe it's just because it's... it's one of the biggest games on the original Switch, so they wanted to make more money.
Well, I think it might be that, and I know Zelda got that upgrade, and I think that's only because they got those editions out ASAP, and so I think they wanted you to be able to play with the upgrades like as soon as you got a new Switch. And so I think since this one is almost, a year out from the launch, or 8 months? I think it's 8 months out from the launch of the Switch 2. I think they were hoping that, it's been long enough, so pay up.
Yeah, I guess.
To keep it $1.50, this Animal Crossing on Switch is not my favorite. I think New Leaf and even Wild World on the DS were a lot better. But I'm always glad to come back and play it and see what's up. I don't know if we ever played the Wii Animal Crossing, to be honest.
We never did. We don't have it. I know that. But we never... or my favorite is New Leaf, because it has a lot of stuff, but also it's not like simple like the original or Wild World.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like this new one where you like can basically control everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like this new one is like you literally can do. I can see why people like it. Like you can do anything, but it feels like the villagers have no personality.
Yeah, they're pretty soulless.
Half the time I just get on the game. I talk to my villagers, don't even listen to what they're saying, and then just do my dailies.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Apparently there is a lot more going on behind the scenes as far as like how they register your friendship level and all that, but it's not like it really matters because they just suck to talk to compared to the other ones. But yeah,
like
I mean...
In the, what was it, in the GameCube one, I was playing that, and one of my villagers was grumpy.
Mm-hmm.
So every time I would talk to him, he'd always be complaining about something.
That one's my boy.
Yeah. I guess we can move on to
Yeah.
kind of a sad story, but GTA has been taking a long time, and apparently
So
yeah, you know more about this
yeah,
story.
yeah. So an Ubisoft developer, his name is Anthony Armstrong. He reached out to Rockstar Games on LinkedIn, and one of his family members has been battling cancer for 2 years and has been given 6 to 12 months to live. Allegedly, what this request was to play test GTA 6, a build of it. There is a alleged discussion about this actually happening. They will be signing a NDA, and it'll be brought into the it'd probably be brought into the hospital, and he'll be able to play a build of the game. That's kind of what this is saying. The guy's very vague. He's like, they reached out to us and we can't really say more, so they must have done something for him.
Yeah. I don't know why else he would say that. I mean, I guess it could just be to grab attention, but that's kind of horrible if you're like, oh yeah, this guy's got cancer. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad.
But yeah, I don't know. I think for me, the GTA 6 hype is, it's died down for me.
Oh yeah, I'm amazed that people still play it so religiously. I don't even think you and I liked 5 that much to begin with. I think 5 was like a fine game, but I don't know if it was, like a must play for us.
Yeah. I mean,
let me see something.
Yeah. I guess it'll be cool. I want to see what like the open world feels like, because I think this kind of happens with all the GTA games, but like the open world is always just so boring to explore and actually do stuff. Like the only thing to really do in GTA is like the actual story, which is fine. But I feel like they need to add like more things to do just in the world in general.
Right.
Supposedly, I think the map is gonna be allegedly gonna be like 2 times bigger than Los Santos, which is cool.
That was pretty sick.
And it's apparently supposed to be shaped similar to how Florida was. Florida's shaped. Because it's based in, it's based in Miami or whatever. So, I don't know, I always thought it was interesting too how they don't, I can understand why they do this, but like it's basically just like an island, and then you can't swim out after a certain point. I just felt like there should just be like a land and then like an invisible wall. It's like, hey, you can't go here anymore.
Oh, like do like they did in other games.
Just so that way it's like, yeah. Well, just so that way it's like it feels like you're in like an actual state or whatever.
Yeah.
Instead of it being kind of like an island.
Yeah, it's really odd whenever it's an island in such a like open world game. I don't know. Yeah, I think they did in the more original ones, but ever since they've just said fuck it. It looks really odd. But yeah, I don't know. We're not the biggest fans of GTA, but I thought that was really cool. And then one more story. This is cursed. I had to throw it in here. So there is a game in Roblox called Steal a Brain Rot. This is so stupid. And essentially, it's these characters that are based off like French memes or something. And you go around and you steal these characters from other players. It's like a management sim kind of game. And it's very hard to describe without watching it. But I guess Bruno Mars allegedly is going to sing "I Just Might" and an older song "Locked Out of Heaven" in this Roblox world, which is super funny.
Well,
um,
yeah.
wow.
This is weird too, because I don't know. Roblox to me, it's like a children's game. So I don't know why they always. I don't know why they would collab with someone like Bruno Mars, who's a little more adult themed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess they've done this thing where they do a facial check. For you to play the game, you have to like scan in your face, I guess now, and that's to get like your age and stuff, which is kind of crazy. Florida and Texas have sued Roblox for a lot of the issues with all the kids, which is pretty based. But yeah, it's pretty odd. I don't know why. Before there was this band called Stray Kids, I guess, that have done this. And I don't know. They're a K-pop band, from what I know. So they apparently performed in Roblox as well, which is interesting.
Huh. Yeah. I don't know. Have you ever like been to any of these like event things that they do in any of these games?
In Fortnite, they had the Travis Scott one, but I was not there for that. I just pulled up the stream. If you remember that event.
I actually did download the game just to play that event, and I was like, it's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
I got the skin for it. I got like a couple of like the cosmetics. Because you had to complete like a little mini battle pass, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And I completed. I couldn't do it. Like I can do almost any other battle pass, but like the Fortnite ones, you actually have to like do the challenges.
Yeah, they're probably some of the roughest ones to do, I think.
Yeah. It feels like you just have to know life the game.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Pretty much.
I almost never. I think I finished maybe one Fortnite battle pass in total out of like the 5 that I've bought.
Fortnite battle pass.
I don't even like the game that much.
It's not even that good.
Yeah.
Well,
wow, watching this concert is interesting.
Which one? The Stray Kids?
The Bruno Mars. It's just 5 of them. They're all playing a different instrument. It's just 5 Bruno Marses.
Oh, is there a video of it?
Playing on stage. Yeah, there is.
Oh.
This was apparently performed yesterday. So.
Oh, I see that. Oh, yeah. Wow, that is cursed.
Yeah.
Okay. That's funny. Wow. I did not look up footage of it, but yeah, I guess it did happen. Wow, that's so cursed.
Interesting. I mean, I feel, and also I think most of these celebrities just do it to get a bag.
Of course, yeah. I'm sure whoever owns that mini game probably paid him to do this.
Yeah, and the thing too is, well, also I feel like one thing is that it messes with like the graphical style of any game that it comes to. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Also, apparently Bruno Mars had performed in Fortnite 7 months ago.
Oh, I did not know that.
So
there we go.
My guy's been going around, dude.
Yeah. Holy moly.
Getting the baggie.
Getting the baggie. Well, I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that is.
Thanks for joining, everybody.
A little bit of a shorter episode.
Yeah, we saw that coming.
Yeah.
Well.
Hope you guys enjoyed.
Yep.
Vinny Boy, Kirby DK10. Peace.
Bye.